That'd be cool. Yeah. But they're just staying true to the originals, Dragons aren't. But yeah, I agree with you. That would be nice. It really doesn't make sense why they have it in the other levels, but not in these, the fight levels. Yeah, dude, screw Nestor. Get that nerd. Oh my god. That was sketchy. This could be my best Sunny play. We'll see. Why does he drift so much? It looks so unnatural. Oh yeah, that was definitely my best. Like a 115? 113, not bad, not bad. There's a better route than that, but that route's pretty decent for like RTA. The other route I would definitely need quite a bit of practice in doing. Flights are definitely one of those things that I need to figure out. Oh, really? It's probably faster just to charge in there. Better than getting growled at, that's for sure. That was pretty decent. What? That is so stupid how that's a skill point. Like, that's just something you do in the run. It's not exactly, like, difficult. And they call it, like, reach the tricky platform or something. It's like, what? Not so tricky anymore, is it? Yeah, that too. Never has been tricky. Nice. We're freaking killing it, dude. 33 seconds ahead. Holy crap. Yeah, I've run into issues where, like, the flame just doesn't seem to do anything. That's, like, my main thing that's happened in Toasty. Oof. Get over here. I keep forgetting where things are. I'm not used to this route again. This is a level that the route has massively changed since the original. Because they changed the game. If only this thief was catchable. Ugh. I feel like that's the only place you could possibly get him a bit faster. I wonder if it's just faster to go back this way. I think it is. I think ever so slightly faster. Felt slightly faster. Not bad. They made this guy way more annoying to deal with, actually. Did I miss a gem? Oh no, it's just because I usually get one of those guys and I didn't get him this time. Now we're fine. But yeah, those gem carrying guys, like, their invincibility frames are longer, so they keep messing up. Longer than they used to be. Maybe it's faster. Getting those first. Could be. I don't know what they did with those bowls. They're terrible. They definitely do need to fix them. I don't think they're supposed to be that hard. I think when you charge, you're just supposed to be able to charge them. It's not supposed to be this massive ordeal where you're trying to like find out where the hell they actually can be charged from.
Are you ready to go on, Spyro?
Are you ready to go? Hop on, Spyro. Yeah, pretty decent pace. Would be cool to just crush out a sub 2. That'd be nice. Definitely possible. Nice flame. Ooh, that could have been bad. Yo, Captain Doe. Captain Do. Yo, Fapplejack. Yep, another run. Giving it a try. Dude, the wall hitboxes scare the shit out of me sometimes. I think one of the worst ones is in Dry Canyon. We're gonna see it. Next level. It's so bad. Hell, even that hitbox right there, it's like, what is going on? Like, what? Like, what even pushes you there? Like, the crystals? Seems to me like there's just a crap ton of untested hitboxes. Or like they didn't have time to fix them before release. Just want some sparks, man. Not gonna go for that though. Play it safe. But yeah, the big time saves in this run are definitely going to be like Alpine Ridge and Treetops, I think, and Lofty. The rest of this time save is just like bonus. Seriously. What the hell was that? Of course! Of course there's like no freaking fodder here. I think you can get him there. I'm gonna go back this way though. I really want some fodder. And it was a life fodder. Interesting. That was kind of unexpected. But it wasn't a life. It didn't actually give me a life, did it? Don't tell me they removed that functionality. Like they added in the freaking fodder eating functionality, but forgot to give you the life. Just like on skill points, they forgot to give you the life. It did give you life? Oh, okay. Yeah, the birds are crazy. Even sparksless, I still only lose like 2 seconds. That's funny. Ah, I forgot to grab those gems. I'll have to remember. Helicopter? Coming to get us? Did that seriously not hit her? Shit. Why is this happening? That was super terrible. So yeah, I'm probably gonna lose like 20 seconds here at least. I don't know what to say about that. No charge down? What the hell is going on? Those guys, dude. They are vicious. Yeah, figured like 20 seconds. I don't know what happened, honestly. Like, it's just really weird. Oh crap. Messed up. I think I'll just get that after the Big Mama. Badass. Chimp just makes dead ass a whole new meaning. Revitalizing it. This will probably be a little bit of time lost. Yeah. Like 7 seconds. 6. Still pretty decent pace. Properties of projectile enemy gem deliveries. Yeah. Yeah. On Metalhead. It's really bad. They just need to fix that, honestly. Like, that's just like one of those things like they just overlooked, I feel like. I feel like that's something that they could easily fix and it would just be in benefit to everyone that plays the game. Unfortunately, it's probably extremely low priority. They might not even know it's a problem. That's how low priority it is. was either him or the other guy to hit me. I didn't want either of them to hit me. Okay, that's one way to get sparks back, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this game is mostly just so much slower just because of the loads. Unbelievable. Gameplay-wise, it can still be fast. Oh, I thought that worked once. Didn't work that time. I had like a weird situation where I charged him toward the chest and like he just kind of died. But it must have been a weird situation that's unreplicatable. Unreplicable? I don't know. I feel like the death abuse route was just faster. I might just go back to the death abuse route for that level, actually. Which is weird, because death abuses are really slow in this game. So I feel like the death abuseless route would be faster by quite a significant margin. Yeah, that's great, video game.
I can't hop aboard for the magic cracker gold if you're ready. Spyro.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of like bugs don't really show themselves until like you give some people that try to go fast in your game, and then it's just like, oh look, there's like 1,000 bugs. Because I don't think the QAs were very fast. Like, I definitely prefer 120 in the original, but I don't know, I might prefer any percent in this game. Just because there's some really weird stuff that's going on in 120. Like, there's like enemies that don't spawn, there's enemies that when you charge them, their gem doesn't home in. There's like, there's a bunch of like stuff that you probably wouldn't run into in any percent. That are just, it's just like kind of buggy in general. But I mean, with a few tweaks, maybe I'll change my mind. Great. Terrible slow cycles. They put you in a weird spot there. I should have just went for it, actually. Alright. This guy's gem doesn't home in when you charge him. Which is super weird. You'd think like when you charge an enemy, it should just home in the gem. Like that should just be like the default, right? I don't see why like certain enemies just when you charge them they don't home in. Like you can charge cupids and their gems home in. Why do certain enemies have to be special? Yeah, just a bunch of really weird stuff, honestly. Nice! Cool. That's looking consistent, to be honest. That is looking quite consistent, if I do say so myself. Let's ignore that. Alright, that should be like a minute and 15 seconds. Yep. Easy minute. You can't just copy paste code, that's like freaking 20 years old. Not to mention, they had no code to copy paste because they literally lost the source code in one of their like, they like moved buildings or something and like the source code was lost, which is stupid. I feel like that's an extremely weird thing to happen. But, like they said. Did I just bonk on that guy? I don't know, man. Maybe? Does anything make sense in this game? Probably not. But yeah, I think I did, actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. But the funny thing is, like the way coding works is you make an object, right? So like all these enemies are probably just objects, right? Or classes. But you usually call them objects. And objects have properties. And the default property should be when you charge that the gem homes in, you know? That should be like a property. So somehow, on that one particular instance of that guy spawning, they just like, the property just didn't get set properly, or like, it got overridden by spaghetti code? Who knows, man? Blow up. This is one thief, at least, that you can just kind of chase him, and then when he drops down, he's just pretty easy to get. Ah, I missed the animation skip though. Oh, I forgot, you can make that charge jump. I got it in my last run. Didn't go for it though. Wait. I forgot. That's not gonna matter, because I would have had to wait at this ferry anyways. I still think this is the best route, even though you have to... Like, I think you have to get kissed by this ferry twice anyways. There might be a way to do ferryless, but... not gonna be implemented anytime soon, that's for sure. Where is he? Why is he not there? Houston, we have a problem. Our spider friend. He got stuck. Why did he get stuck? What was that all about? Why did I get screwed over by the fucking game? Stupid, dude. It's all good. Not too bad. Not the end of the world. Seems pretty consistent, actually. I haven't failed that jump. Hopefully I don't jinx myself for future runs. Alright, this should be a little time safe. Even with that stupid spider thing. still close to that sub 2 pace. Where am I going? Whatever. That shouldn't really waste any time. That will waste a bit of time. Oh, right. That gem's in the freaking wall. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Oof. Gotta be careful around that corner. Wait, no. Gotta learn my lesson and get Jarvis first. That's not what I wanted to do. Not exactly. There are certain gems that Spyro or Sparks can't get because they've like shoved them into walls and like Sparks just like refuses to get them. I don't know. It's really weird. But I mean, you can just describe this game in a nutshell as it's pretty weird. A lot of the physics are just like, what? Question mark. That just happens when you freaking release a game too early. Where like 90% of the focus was on the visuals. So yeah. Reason you have to die here is because this one guy doesn't spawn. Once again, play tested, am I right? I don't think I got that gem. Nope. I sure hope I had 500 gems, actually. I'm pretty sure. I must have, yeah. Oh, he's never spawned in any of my 120 runs. I don't know why. 100% despawn rate for me. Did I really lose 20 seconds on that level? Man, I must have done it really well in my last run. Or no, maybe something went wrong and I can't remember. despawns if you take a dragon? What? That makes like no sense. But hey man, that's just this game in a nutshell. At least they tried, right? I mean, like, I'm really not surprised that there's like as many glitches and just like overall like bugs like that. Just because like the games were released on a tight deadline. Like you're trying to remake these like really big games like this with like custom physics and stuff, and I don't know, it's tough. Like the amount of like different enemies and stuff, and, you know. It was definitely quite the challenge to undertake in like 3 years. Yeah, whatever. I was trying something. I was seeing if you could get up there, but I don't think you can. Not at least from its lowest point.
Hey, would you like to go?
Still, I think that this could be on pace for a sub 2 RTA. Still think so. Would you like to go? There's just no good way of doing that. Cycles are just so weird. Maybe Saboom's route is actually better for the homeworld here, because maybe the cycles make a bit more sense if you do them backwards. I think they do, actually. I'll probably try that next time. Which means I'd have to get rid of my Wild Flight and Terror Splits. Ugh. He was waiting for me. Got me last run too. Oh my god, dude. Walls, man. Walls. I did get it, okay. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, that's not possible. At least that sure felt impossible. This is impossible either. Tough to figure out these cycles. What? It was still spinning. It still had 2 hits left. That's funny. What? Just taking it slow. Taking it slow. One of those gems didn't come in. Oh, that's another gem that Sparks won't get. Reminder though that like Spyro 1, it's not like I have the best time. Like, what was that? That was so stupid. Why does the game gotta be like that? Why does it gotta be like a vortex? But yeah, like I was saying before I freaking got annoyed, it's not like Spyro 1 runs. It's not like I have records or anything. I don't have any records right now. It goes to show you that this game is wildly different and that anybody can be good at it. Fuck my It's the worst guiding this. Well, I'm losing like a minute here. That really sucks. Nothing I can really do about that though. Okay, maybe not a minute. It's over-exaggerating. About 25-30 seconds. Not the end of the world. Wasted time looking for optimizations and cut the scan time massively. What's those damn clone methods? Dude, sweet. So that like optimizes a crap ton, didn't it? How long was it taking before that? Potato compatible? Sweet. That's what I like to hear. No, I don't have the any percent record because both Roach and Lulu got a better time than me. And it's not like it matters. It's not like I'm attached to any of my runs or anything. I'm obviously like in the realm of like, I can improve a crap ton. Just like everyone else. But yeah, like I was saying, anybody can be good at these games. Especially Spyro 1. Like, you don't have to be like the god at Spyro 1 in the original to be good at this game. Because it literally nothing, no movement mechanics from the original translate into this game. That's just how different the game really is. The only thing I have an advantage of over people is like my game knowledge. Good difference? What do you mean? Like the fact that the game is different? I mean, there's some like cool, like it's just interesting because the dynamic of how you play Spyro 1 is entirely different. So to me, it's just like, it's a whole new experience, you know? It's like a whole new game to optimize, which is cool. Because I get to play it in a different way. If it was just a cut and paste of the original, like, I'd probably get bored pretty quick, you know? But the fact that it's different means that it has potential to, you know, be optimized in different ways and finding a bunch of different stuff. Oh, damn, he's way over there. Guy's out for lunch. Alright, let's grab that spark. Alright, we're just gonna go really wide and then just like do that. Because apparently I needed that Sparks. Honestly, I think it's been pretty fun for me to speedrun. Like I've mentioned, like, plenty of times so far, it's like, there's, like, obviously some quirks, like, the game is still in its infancy, where it's like, that shouldn't have happened, or like, you know, that should be changed, and it just really depends, like, are they gonna make these changes? You know, are they gonna fix, like, the obvious bugs? Maybe they'll give us a better flame at some point. Doubtful, but, you know. There's, like, definitely some tweaks that they could make to make speedrunning of the game more enjoyable. Or even just playing the game in general. So, it's really up to Toys for Bob with their direction of what they take. Because they could potentially patch anything cool about speedrunning it. Or they could make things better and patch only the things that really need to be patched, and then, like, add some cool things based on feedback from runners and other players, you know? So yeah, depends what kind of stance they take. They can either hate speedrunners or embrace it. And I can guarantee you, like, there's a ladder glitch in Spyro 2 and 3 where you can climb ladders really high. Like, you basically climb invisible ladders above the ladder itself. So, that's one of those things where it's like, they could patch that, like, very soon. And the only reason they would is because they want their game to be less broken, and if they do that, to me that's just like, yeah, we're not gonna support you speedrun it. You know, don't speedrun our game. Kind of like how I would see it. And then I just wouldn't expect any, like, significant changes after that, as far as, like, making the game better. Because they could make the game better, or they could make the game a hell of a lot worse. So it's gonna be up to them what decision they make. Crap. My treetops haven't been very good. Keep missing that trick. That one was really dumb. That was like, what the hell was I thinking? Because I had it, and then I just totally failed it. Let's just breathe, you know, it's not the end of the world. Like, really? I, like, jumped too late there. There we go. I think I know what I'm doing wrong with that one. I think I was jumping too early off the first ramp. The thing is, like, if they patch things and make it better, like the flame and stuff, I wouldn't want to play on the unpatched version, you know? Even if they took out certain bugs that you can't do, certain skips. If they, like, made the game more enjoyable, if they, like, fixed flame charging and made the charge radius bigger and made the flame radius bigger, like, I would take that over a couple skips any day. Just overall more enjoyment. Oh, that sucks. Definitely losing time here. Oh, the double! The double! That was so sick. do farmer runs become obsolete? That's really up to the leaderboards. It really depends on how big is the patch change. And if it's significant enough, games like Super Mario Odyssey, where there was like a patch that patched like a certain skip that saved a lot of time, they just had like 2 different categories, like patch 1.0 and patch 1.1 or whatever. So yeah, it just depends on the nature of the patch. Depends what they decide to change. If they patch out literally everything about speedrunning, then yeah, we would have to make... Like, if they patched out a crap ton of skips in Spyro 2 and there was like a run that did all those skips and it saved like 10 minutes, then yeah, the answer would be we would have to make like a new category. But generally, as long as you can unpatch your game to a certain state, then people are probably going to play on like the most broken version. A game that I can think of that fits that description is like Oblivion. You play on a patch that has all the skips, you know? Because they patched a bunch of them. Or like has a lot of tricks in them, kind of thing. Bit different for PC games because it's pretty easy to unpatch PC games. Bit different for console, but you can still do it to a certain extent. They acknowledged Speedrunner's existence in an interview back when they were doing interviews about the game. So they know that speedrunning exists. And they claimed that they wanted to make it like an authentic experience for all flavors of gamer, not just like casual, but for like a speedrunner. So it wouldn't surprise me if they took the stance of like, okay, we're not going to take out these cool skips. But I'm not going to be surprised if they patch some stuff that may or may not be detrimental to speedrunning. That was a good level. And hey Orange, or hey Steven, how you doing? What? Neither of them hit. No! What the heck? Patched it. Clearly they just hotfixed their game. What the hell is that?
Are you ready to go? Where to, Spyro?
That was pretty bad. It didn't feel like it should have been 11 seconds, but it actually makes sense that it was that bad. That was pretty bad. Alright, still on decent pace. I don't think I can sub to RTA anymore, but you never know. Oops. Dude, you can still do that. Sick. Oh, I forgot to get them again. No. The thing is, like, Skylanders doesn't really have runners. It's not exactly speedrun friendly. I'm sure some people have run Skylanders, but like, it's not the kind of game that's much of a speedrun. But yeah, it's just nice that the devs actually, like, acknowledge that speedrunning exists, and, you know, it's probably just all PR shit, but, you know, I hope they stay true to that. Why does this happen? Why am I so bad at it? Oh, it's so sad. I feel like I should just do the turnaround supercharge, because, like, I'm so bad at this. It shouldn't be difficult by any means, but I sure make it look difficult. No, it's more time loss. Maybe even more than in my run. I mean, like, the fact that they have quick pivots and stuff in the game, like, they obviously were thinking about, like, making the game try to, like, feel fast. But there's just so much more they could have done. Because, like, they did that, but then they made, like, the flame, like, super dinky. And it's just like, well, those two kinds of things kind of just contradict themselves. You make one thing really awesome, and then you make another thing like the worst it's ever been in any Spyro game. I think I'm losing time here, actually. It's really crappy. Breaking even. 1 second. Fine. See, that's like my worry. My worry is that they're just gonna pull a Vicarious Visions and not patch the game for a year. And that would just be really sad, you know? Nobody wants to, like, not have the game patched for a year. Hey, I actually managed to hit him before he got double zapped. Well, I mean, like, these remakes, like, they're obviously working. You know, like, Spyro sold just as many copies, if not more, than, like, Red Dead Redemption 2, you know? Obviously, people like this game. I think it deserves a little bit of patching, right? At the very least. Bonked on the turtle, that's funny. Ow, my face. Thanks, Llamas. Yeah, it better be a PB. Dog. Maybe a bit of time save? Nice. Yeah, I don't know, I wasn't too impressed with NST. It was like visually appealing and fun casually, but felt like it was quite lacking in the speedrun department at least. Probably why like the games don't see that much action anymore. Then again, I'm not exactly like super into the NST scene. Maybe there is action, I don't know. Oh, come on, man. No idea how annoying that is. Did I get the dragon over there? Can someone tell me if I got the dragon before the game? Did I just skip over him? I can't remember. Fuck, really? What was I thinking? I'm gonna have to go back from like after Jacques or something. Or like before Jacques. Well, thanks for letting me know, guys. At least I know now. That's really stupid of me. It's like unnecessary time loss. But it's not the end of the world. Can't believe I skipped over. Funny. That's not funny. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it before shot. That was my plan. I fucking hate how the flame is so garbage, man. Like, you absolutely have to be, like, completely level and in the fucking chest hitbox. Like, seriously. I'm losing a crap ton of time here. That sucks. Well, the thing about the flight levels is that the flame used to be a crap ton better. And he didn't used to be so damn drifty. And he didn't like get sucked into the fucking water like that. Like if they just improved the flame and like how it worked, like the flights would be so much better. think I just, yeah. I think I just do it like this. Go this way first. Trying some new stuff. Oops. Should have waited a tiny bit. That's hilarious. That's like more consistent than the fucking jump. That's more consistent than the actual way you're supposed to do that. That is just hilarious. Hey Cam, thanks for the good luck. Nice flame. I love how the flame goes like an inch in front of you. Incredible. Amazing. Love it. Yeah, I definitely think the flame is my, like, biggest concern right now. If they just fix that, I would be happy. Great. Good programming, am I right? You know, even in the original games, they actually programmed it so if a gem falls in the water or the lava or anything, it actually fucking collects. I know, amazing, right? Such groundbreaking things that they had figured out in the year 1998. Woo, saving time. I think there's a difference between bitching and pointing out very massive flaws in the game. Because actually the fact that they didn't code that makes it so that certain levels, gems can fall off the map, and in the original, in 99% of the time they actually collected. But in this game, if a gem falls off the map, you're screwed. You have to death abuse to respawn it. I'd say that's a pretty massive flaw in the programming. Not just like, you know, That just would not fly in a game 20 years ago. You can't just patch things like that. What was going on there? Movement is so weird when you're charge jumping. I don't know, like, I like the sounds and stuff. But, yeah, I guess there's certain sound effects that I liked more in the originals, like, especially in this world. But they probably couldn't replicate some of the sounds, because they were just out there. Okay, I gotta remember to go get that dragon, actually. I can't leave this world without it. You know, surprisingly, that's actually easier in this game. Alright, that was a good jock. We gotta go back and get the dragon now. Good jock though. I really like the new soundtrack. I don't know. People are too nostalgia blinded. Considering how many things are bad in this game, like, I find that, like, music and visuals are, like, some of the best parts of this game. Are you ready to go in surround sound? Are you ready to go yet? Let's go. Did I pick up the dragon? Yep. Went back farm. That I did. Magma cone makes you so uncomfortable. I guess I don't really remember how it is. I don't know, I really like the dynamic music, like that's really cool, and I don't know. I think they did a really good job with the soundtrack, to be honest. There's just so many more things that are worth complaining about than the soundtrack. It's like the least of my worries. Why did he do it in that order? What the hell was I thinking? Ah, dude, he is vicious. He was out for blood and... he wasn't letting me have any of that. I'm all over the place. I missed early reds. Interesting. I think I might have figured that guy out. I think I have an idea of how to do that now. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not. Dude, they just blow up in your face. What were they thinking? Oh my god. Play tested, am I right? I know I keep saying that today, but the more and more I play this game, the more I'm just like, was this shit even tested? They obviously did bare minimum testing on a lot of these things. That's just like pretty obvious to me. Generally, you're supposed to do like 80% testing. 80% of testing, that's like the golden standard that I've seen in my job. I think they passed with about 60%, in my personal opinion. %. They tested artisans. Ah, come on! Get up there. Okay, with rescuing the extra dragon, that wasn't that bad. How good is this game casually compared to the original Spyro? I think casually it's probably an improvement, especially Spyro 2 and 3. I think they improved some of the mini games quite a bit. I think it was pretty good. Obviously there's some stuff that's like casually really annoying, but I mean there was obviously those kind of cases in the originals as well. Yeah, I've never been like much of a fan of the mini games, but they made some of them a little bit more bearable. At least that's my opinion. Holy crap, this guy is on fire. Somebody put him out. Hockey in 2 is very broken? You mean like in this version of the game? Because yeah, I think hockey was pretty weird. I felt like it wasn't, yeah, hockey is made worse. I can definitely see that opinion being a thing. But was hockey ever really good, is the question? That is the question we gotta ask ourselves. And I think we all know the answer. You dread it more now. Interesting. Mystic Mars thieves are still a pain in the ass. I disagree. I don't know why I went up there for that life. I don't know what I'm doing. I disagree because the things that you lob at him, at the thieves or whatever, they shoot super far. And they're not like lobbing anymore. You can actually like shoot them and it makes sense. No, I definitely think they improved the Mystic Marsh Thieves. Or no, never mind. Those are the Mystic Marsh. I'm thinking of the fucking... I'm thinking of something else. I was thinking of Shady Oasis or whatever. Did I seriously get zapped by the dragon? Is that what happened? I totally did, didn't I? I just had to make the dragon zapping distance like super freaking far. Oh. Oh well. Nothing I can really do about that. I really like this song actually, the remake of this song. Pretty good. Why did I death abuse and get put back there? Because you don't have to step on the dragon pedestals anymore. Like, the fairies have like insane range now. Yo, Imperial, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Oh yeah, the challenge in Hurricane sucks. They really messed that one up. I don't know what they were thinking. It's like... I feel like they didn't understand how certain things worked in the originals, so they kind of like made up their own way of doing them, which is totally fine. But I definitely think that their interpretations of like the games were just like not very well thought out, I guess. And yeah, the Hurricane one is definitely one where it's just like, did they really think this one through? Worst thing is Bone Dance. The fact that they turned it into a freaking Fortnite dance meme. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty upsetting. Was hoping that you could do something with Nasty Nork. Guess not. I don't even know if that glides faster in this version. You'd think it would be. I don't think so. I really don't think it's possible. Because it's not like I'm doing it badly. I think I'm doing it efficiently. Like, maybe I could be a little bit faster, but I've tried. I've tried to be like super fast and it just doesn't seem to be happening.
You're toast, Nork.
I'm never paying attention to his animations, but everyone keeps commenting on them. I'm like too focused looking at the ground to really realize. I did it again! I forgot to skip him.
Nasty's ancient history now.
At least we get to see
So,
this cutscene.
what's in there?
I believe this is Nasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
Oh, I was worried, man. I was like, it's not opening. It's not opening. It opened. There's actually a lot of in Spyro 3 I haven't done yet. I haven't casually like 117'd it yet. So I'm not sure how broken it is. This thief just... There used to be a quick way for you to get him. Now it's impossible. Now you just have to chase him. Especially with how the walls are. That would be huge, but it just seems like there's like way too much collision down there. I just don't see it being possible, but hey man, that's how skips are found. You look at something that seems impossible and you just try and do it for like a billion years, and eventually, you know, you might find something. But yeah, it just seemed from like what Alex tested, it just seemed like you couldn't really get anywhere with it. Okay. Gonna try 2 strats here. Oh, that was so close. Gotta be possible. I swear you have to be able to get that guy. Alright. I bonked on him? Are you shitting me? What is this game? Why does like, what is wrong with this? Who the fuck coded this? Like, seriously. Who the fuck made this? Alright. See if this works. No! He didn't come down. No! Rip the dream. Rip the dream. I'm gonna have to look at my other PB and figure out like how this works. how I got it to work. Such a stupid and slow freaking thing. I feel like a lot of the thieves are pretty poorly designed. Especially in this level. Like, I don't know if they got to testing this level. I think they just, like, they got to the point where they were like, can you flame them? Alright. Let's just keep it at that. It's like, can you eventually get thieves? That was their user story. That is the strat. I think when you have invincibility, you can charge right through it, which is super cool. Okay. 202.15. That's something. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna guess a 125? Yeah, 125.14. Not bad. Not bad.